Hello and good morning and good evening, my Leo babies. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I love you already, and please consider subscribing. This is your weekly reading for the 12th to the 18th of April. I'm going to split it up into two parts, and it's going to be, first half we're going to focus on your career and finance, and the second half your love and relationships for this week. Spirit, what do we have for Leo for career and finance for the upcoming week? Career and finance for Leo for the upcoming week. Career and finance. That's a good one to have. Career and finance for Leo. Let's get into it. Okay, so your overall energy this week, Leo, is the Wheel of Fortune, and this is kind of your protection card for the week. And we'll go through the cards, see where it comes out. But I get the sense that you're going to be protected even if changes happen. Okay, so don't be afraid of when things look like they're going to change, because the Wheel of Fortune usually means a change for good, especially in this position here. So let's have a look. So the weeks leading up to where we are now, I think you may have been doing a little bit of overspending, Leo, maybe a little overindulging, maybe, doing a bit of shopping online, that kind of thing. And yeah, so the right now I think you've kind of come to your senses and taking a break from this kind of thing. Yes, when there's windfall and there's good times, spend and treat yourself, but just don't overdo it, because you still have a future to think about. So I think you've moved into this sensible place of just stepping back a bit. Maybe you've already seen yourself, your spending habits, your credit cards a bit stretched, that kind of thing. What's hidden from you, might even be in your subconscious, is it seems to me that there's a new passion building. Okay, so in the career reading, this new passion could often mean a new job's coming or new opportunities coming up, and something maybe it's come up already actually, and it's something that you might battle with, because again we have this change card, and you might overthink it and worry about making decisions and that kind of thing. So just be aware of that. It may be something that you know about already, but be aware of overthinking, let's put it that way. Some advice for you for this week: we've got the Queen of Cups and we've got the Page of Coins. So I think surround yourself with people this week, Leo, and it's within a career reading. So I would form relationships with people around you and work within your own network. These things kind of help, and when you approach anything with love, stuff comes back to you. We've got the Page of Coins here. So the advice is, if you approach your career from a position of love, opportunities will come up. So don't have a negative outlook this week when you approach your job. And then as an outcome, I see, because of this Wheel of Fortune change card coming, I can only see good coming out of it, let's put it that way. So one cycle is ending and another cycle is starting for you. Definitely the 10 is an end of one cycle. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune right next to it here. And this is not a negative cycle, okay? But it is when it does end and things do change, I see you having to step up your game. So if this is a promotion or perhaps news on a new job, or you're going for an interview, you've got to step up to make it a success for yourself. Leo, I hope that helps. Let's move on to your love and relationships for the week. And while I'm shuffling, please be so kind as to drop a like and possibly subscribe, because I'd love to see you again. Love and relationships for Leo for the week coming up. Spirit. What advice and what can we see about Leo's love and relationships the week coming up? Let's give it a quick shuffle. Love and relationships for Leo for the upcoming week, Spirit. What advice have we got for love and relationships for Leo for the upcoming week? That wants to come out. Love and relationships for Leo. Right, let's see. Leo, I see somebody new, you know? You got the universe protecting you, and the universe, or the world card in some decks, is like anything is possible. And when it's in the protection here, the universe is saying that it's safe to take a little bit of an emotional risk this week. So the period leading up to here, I see you having been quite social, perhaps starting to see friends again, that kind of thing. I certainly see this as a singles reading, like you looking for something new, or if you're in a partnership, you're looking to change your status, your relationship status, if you like. Because up until now, you've just been sensible, you know, hanging out with friends, not looking too serious. But I kind of see this is your current situation, that there's a passion building inside of you, and you're tired of being single now. Or if you're in a relationship, you're kind of like saying, you know, this may be not working out for me. Maybe, oh, I need to have a serious conversation with my partner, because it feels like we're stuck in a situation that the end of this phase is now ended. Whatever phase we're in, the phase is ended. And what's hidden from you, or might be in your subconscious, Leo, is you've certainly learnt a lot of lessons about yourself in the last few weeks. Perhaps something's happened where you've stepped back and said, oh, this is who I am, and this is what I believe in. And you need, I get the feeling that the universe is saying, just take one step back. You've learned something about yourself, and take it seriously. Take that thing seriously, because yeah, it's gonna stand you in good stead going forward. Some advice for you going into this week, Leo, is just prioritize what needs to be prioritized. If it's work, prioritize work. It just seems to me that there's not going to be a lot of time to focus on relationships this week. You have a lot of stuff going on in your life that almost like you don't have time to get into anything more serious right now. But there's certainly that feeling in your heart that you need to change and need to find, if you're single, like you're kind of yearning for companionship more than anything else. And quite honestly, by the end of the week, I see a new journey for you. So even though you're prioritizing work and doing other stuff, you know, the Fool is such a strong card in terms of signifying something new. And he's looking at the universe, at this complete new endless infinity in front of him, like it's a completely new journey. And I've got a feeling that if you meet somebody this week, you're going to feel freaking amazing, because this is the Queen of Wands for me is the celebrity card. You're going to feel like super special, like you're in the limelight in somebody's eyes. So overall, I think a good outcome for this week. I'd love some feedback, you know. So pop me a comment if you come back here and see what happened this week. Leo, thanks for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you again.